6:16 this morning. We want to take a live look inside beautiful. Well, we'll go outside the city of Boston right now on the Zakim Bridge.
I love those hues. I mean, look at the gradient in the background. Sun may not be up yet, but it's fantastic.
And another view there looks darker this morning as we look at a different direction, so that's probably why.
Yeah, right? Seaport is always gorgeous to me at night. It's the temperatures that may not be so gorgeous as we welcome Tevin Wooten. Yeah, we got to... He said, bring out the coat this week.
Yeah, it was almost near 60 at this time yesterday. Not today.
Yeah, not today. In fact, we are entering the coldest stretch of days that we've had since really early to late spring, back in April. So this will feel a lot different for most of us as we go through today, tomorrow, and even through the middle of the week when the peak of the cold is here. And this is a 10-day temperature trend. What this shows you in red would be days warmer than normal, which is why we put it in red, and then days colder than normal in blue. Normal being 63, our average temperature being 63 for a high this time of year. And you'll note the next 5-6 days here are well below normal. Look at Wednesday at 54, and then we don't get above normal until the weekend. So let's focus on the cold. After all, that's one of the bigger changes that we've had in the air over the course of time. This morning, your actual air temperatures in Norwood, for example, likely 40 to 41 degrees, but the feels like temperature is at 34. And even across Cape Cod, too, it's running a little bit colder. By the afternoon, we're back into the 50s, still colder than normal, mind you, and watch what happens tonight and into Tuesday morning. Feels like temperatures in Worcester near 25 degrees, 29 across Concord, 30 in Lawrence, and that's just day one. Remember, we said the core of the cold will arrive on Wednesday and Thursday, so both mornings you'll need the coat. I think this morning you may need the umbrella or the rain jacket with showers throughout the lower Merrimack and also portions of central Massachusetts, and then they start to arrive for eastern Mass once we get into the afternoon and evening with several rounds of rainfall by the afternoon. Remember, it's not as hot today, so if you're planning to go outdoors, you will still need a long sleeve of some sort. I don't think the commute will be impacted too much. These are not severe thunderstorms coming in, although you could hear a rumble of thunder or two, but this is not going to be a day where not only do we have gusty winds and crazy rain, it's really just plain old rain, which a lot of the lawns could use. So let's time out the showers that are on the way through 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. It's really across the Merrimack Valley and the Monadnocks. That's sort of the entrance or the onset of the showers that we'll see for the day. Midday is not that bad if you're headed out to Foxborough. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock. So I would still carry the jacket just because you may be hanging out a little bit later, perhaps through Patriot Place, and sprinkles may arrive at 4 or 5. And then this is when it really starts to ramp up through the afternoon and evening. That's round one, I would say. Then we get a lull overnight tonight, and there's a much more substantial push of moisture early tomorrow morning at about 3 or 4 in the morning. Your hour-by-hour forecast keeps us in the clouds. Temperatures are milder in the 50s today, so no 60s on the map for anyone. And remember, the rain starts to filter back in just before midnight tonight. How much rain are we talking? Well, I think this may be underdone just because of that steady plume of moisture. We may see streaks of about half an inch to an inch, maybe even approaching 2 across the Merrimack Valley and the North Shore. Boston perhaps on the higher end of that scale instead of half an inch, perhaps erring on the side of caution there will give you an inch of rainfall. And this is why I say tomorrow will not only be colder but still wet in the morning. Nashua to Lawrence, those are the downpours that we see, and a few more scattered showers through Norfolk County at about 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, or wrapping up rather around 8 o'clock, and then things start to dry out from there. Once we dry out, the temperatures will fall like a rock. Check it out. 52 for a high on Tuesday. Remember that average of 63? This is 10 degrees below that. Get even colder, though, Wednesday morning and Thursday morning with lows in the 30s. And that's in Boston. We'll show you what the rest of the metro will look like coming up. But I'm just going to say near freezing temperatures are on the way.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Once again with that F word.